Almost one third of the year has been passed, and you have wasted your time just on writing to-do list and doing nothing. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to become your best version. If you clicked on this video, it means you really want to become your best self. You don't want to be stuck in your victim mentality. Once you become your best self, you will look back and think you have made it so far. You will be so proud on yourself that you will thank yourself for not giving up. But the journey of becoming your best self comes with a lot of challenges that you have to overcome in order to achieve your dream. So let's directly jump into the video. Our mindset is what defines our life. It is what motivates us to do workout for 30 minutes and also what makes us scroll through social media for hours. Your mindset shapes your reality. It is how you see the things. Like if you want to work out because you want to lose weight or you want to look like someone, then you can't be consistent for many days. But if your reason for workout is to be healthy, to be strong, then you will no longer see workout as a burden. You will start seeing it as an activity to nourish yourself. It is where your mindset shifts. When you think that due to certain excuses you are not achieving your dreams, your mind will make those excuses reality. Because our beliefs are the mental frameworks that shape our perception, influence our decisions, and guides our action. Our negative and limiting beliefs can hold us back, fuel self doubt, and prevent us from realizing our dreams. Like when we are constantly reminding us of about our insecurities, we will start believing that we are not beautiful enough and we are not worthy enough. But maybe that insecurity, which you have made such a big thing in your mind, others won't even notice. And maybe you are the tulip in the garden of roses. Maybe you are missing on opportunities due to your negative and limiting beliefs. So, a good mindset shift can entirely change your life, and this shift will happen when you start believing in yourself and when you start loving yourself just the way you are. Your thoughts can help you in achieving success and also can be the reason for your downfall. When you feed your brain with positive self talk, your mindset will start shifting and it will also affect your reality. You will see the world with different perspective. More opportunities will attract toward you. But when you feed your mind with negative self talk, your vision for life will bend toward hatred. You will be attracted toward the things that result in your downfall. Those negative voices in our mind are not really us. No one is born with self doubt. It comes from our surroundings. It comes from the type of content we consume. It comes from the type of people we are surrounded with. When you are surrounded with people who criticize other or jealous of other success, it will affect your thoughts and slowly your reality. An experiment was conducted by Dr. Masaru Emoto in which he placed the rice into three glass beakers and covered it with water. And then every day for a month, he said thank you to one beaker, you are an idiot to the second one, and the third one he completely ignored. After 1 month, the rice that had been thanked began to ferment, giving off a strong, pleasant aroma. The rice in the second beaker turned black, and the rice that was ignored began to rot. This experiment proves that words we say and thoughts we think in our head can physically manifest over time. You spend most of the time with yourself, even in the toughest time. When no one is there for you, it is only you who is standing with yourself. Let's say your close one, like your younger sister, fails in her exam or a competition, then you will not tell her that she is not worthy enough or she is an idiot. Instead, you will encourage her and tell her to practice more. But if you are in place of her, then you will tell yourself that you are the loser. Instead, you should encourage yourself to practice more. Everyone start their year by full motivation, but what happens after our motivation decline is we all know. We can see it from the routine of Jan 1 and of today. Motivation is a temporary solution. It can help you to start, but it is only discipline which will help you to win the marathon of life. When you know the purpose behind your work, you will not see it as a burden. Finding meaning in what are you doing is the foundation of happiness. Discipline is not just doing things whenever you are feeling right. It is doing the thing no matter how are you feeling. When you do even 1% of the task every day instead of just doing something 5 to 6 hours one day and then forget about it, can make a huge change. So let's just say you want to work out for 30 minutes, but you are procrastinating. Then start with just 7 minutes. When you make your goal more achievable, you will be more consistent. Being disciplined is a challenge, but you have to win that challenge. Nobody wants to wake up at 5 a.m. and hit that challenge, but many people are doing it. They are winning their challenge constantly. Remember, someone has same potential, same resources, or same skills that you have, and they are thriving in their life. They're achieving their dreams, but you are stuck in the loop of procrastination. The difference between you and them is that they are working toward their goals every day. Usually, our distractions restrain our discipline. Distractions like urge to check social media, urge to eat fast food, urge to drink alcohol, and so on. To overcome this, whenever you desire to do something like eat fast food, just stop yourself for 10 minutes and observe your thoughts. Don't judge them, just observe them. If you stop yourself for 10 minutes, then you will realize that slowly your desire will fade away. This method will help a lot in building discipline. It is called urge surfing. Daniel Walter also mentioned this method in his book called The Power of Discipline. When we are at school, we obey teachers because we are guided by them. But when we have complete freedom, we may struggle with discipline. And that's when we need to become our own teachers. It's our own responsibility to guide our own self to put efforts that will lead to success. Remember, discipline is a long term process. To become the best version, we have to be productive. To become the and best morning routines, we have to be productive. When your morning routines shape scrolling through social media, when your morning you will be not productive for the rest of the day. You will be not productive for the rest of the day. That boosts your energy, morning start you will be more productive. Your energy, even a small thing can bring a huge change. Even a small thing can bring a huge change. As you wake up, you will read a page of a non-fiction book. As you wake up, you will read a page of a non-fiction book. Or you can write things that you are grateful for. You can do something like take your dog for a walk. Then you can do something like take your dog for a walk. It can be anything that make you feel good. It can be anything that deadline for yourself. That you will not set a deadline for yourself before 1 hour you will not use your mobile. We are not getting anything from it because we are not getting anything from it. Having a morning routine really help your mental health. Having a morning routine really help your mental health. Like when you wake up early every day to make time for yourself. When you do skincare, like you will feel like you are loving yourself. When you do skincare, doing body movements like stretches or walk, doing body movements like stretches or walk. Stretches can be only ready for 7 minutes. Stretches can be only for 7 minutes if you are doing it every day. It will make huge difference if you are doing it every day. Making small steps will set you for the day. You will be more productive for the rest of the day and you will be more productive for the rest of the day and you will be more positive.